Hi everyone, my name is Timothy Fehling. I'm an audio engineer. I've been mixing for about 15 years now, and I'm starting to put together some videos of stuff I've learned over the years, just in case it might be of value to anyone out there. Alright, tape saturation for mastering. First off, just be very cautious if you are using tape saturation plugins at a mastering level. It can sometimes be beneficial to your mixes, and sometimes be hurtful to your mixes. So in this demonstration, what I've done is I have a rock mix, just a clip, and I've attached the identical clip to two tracks. On this top track, there's no tape saturation happening. On this bottom track, I've attached tape saturation. And I've attached Ozone 9's vintage tape tool. I started with their tape saturation preset, and then I think all I did was change the bias here. I like their vintage tape plugin. It's really nice, really flexible, has some great features to it. So once you get your tape setting how you like it, close that. And then what you're going to do is it's important to measure the integrated LUFS, the perceived volume of each of these tracks. In this example, I'm using a free plugin, Youlean Loudness meter. And then what it does is it calculates the integrated LUFS. I calculated this in advance. It became negative 18 LUFS when I got to the end of this clip. And now I'll mute that, and I go to our second track with the tape saturation applied, and you're going to run a Youlean test for that as well. I found this when I ran the test. The integrated LUFS was negative 16.7, which means that then we have to lower this track to be negative 1.3 decibels in order for us to compare it fairly against the mix with no tape saturation. So yeah, once you have that set up, then you can make a more educated decision about if you like what your saturation tool is actually doing or not. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start with the mix with saturation. I'm going to play that back and then quickly solo over to the track with no saturation, and then you can make a fair decision. So yeah, it's important to do these integrated LUFS tests because most platforms today, like Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, they will lower your song's volume level if its integrated LUFS is above negative 14. So that's why it's really important to run these tests and then compare your mixes side by side to confirm whether you like or don't like what your saturation effect is doing. All right. Thanks for watching. I hope this has been helpful.